What's up, guys? Your boy, 20K13. Gonna give you guys your wrestling news wrap up for July 22nd, 2015. WWE Raw TV rating. ShowBuzzDaily.com is reporting last night's post-Battleground episode of WWE Raw Monday Night Raw drew 3.804 million viewers, which is up from last week's 3.531 million viewers. The episode of Raw went in at number 2 for the night on cable, featured appearance by Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, dealing with the fallout from Sunday night's big WWE Battleground event. This week's episode of WWE Raw drew 3.840 million viewers in the first hour, followed by 4.30 million viewers in the second hour, and the final hour drew 3.542 million viewers. Kevin Owens WWE status update. Owens dropped from main event picture. Are there plans for him at SummerSlam? Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Live is reporting former NXT champion and current WWE superstar Kevin Owens has been dropped from the main event level to an upper mid-card position. Owens is being compared to other WWE superstars such as Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, and Rusev. As far as card position, it is not being viewed on the level of main eventers such as United States Champion John Cena, Randy Orton, or WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. It was believed by many that Owens was to win the United States title from Cena at this past weekend WWE Battleground event, but it did not end up happening. Now that Cena seems to be scheduled to face Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, it's being said Owens' removal from the storyline with Cena will be a step down for him. As of right now, there are no plans for Owens to be featured on the SummerSlam card, but will get his NXT Championship rematch against new champion Finn Balor at the NXT TakeOver event in Brooklyn the night before. Daniel Bryan's new book includes accounts of Bryan being disrespected by a former WWE star, which WWE vets stood up for him. As noted, the new Daniel Bryan book, Just My Impossible Journey to the Main Event of WrestleMania, will be released, and so far the book is generating very positive reviews. Bill Jones of AVClub.com has given the book an A- and said the memoir is worth a read. One of the more notable passages in the book features Bryan recalling an instance of disrespect, as he tells the story of former WWE star Ezekiel Jackson bullying Bryan into giving up an aisle seat during a flight to WrestleMania. Bryan said he never really experienced any disrespect from another superstar in WWE until the plane ride to Mania. Bryan said he was sitting in an aisle seat when Jackson, who now works as Big Rick in Lucha Underground, asked which one of you rookies had an aisle seat. Bryan responded by saying he did, to which Jackson said, "Not anymore, you don't." Jackson was upset that he had a middle seat, and when Bryan said, "What do you mean?" Jackson said, "I'm taking it the seat." Bryan said he had already been in a bad mood from the previous night and didn't feel like taking any shit, so he stood up to Jackson and said, "No, actually you're not." Bryan added he would have gladly given up the seat and had Jackson ask nicely. When Jackson got angry with Bryan's response, Bryan revealed William Regal stood up and chastised Jackson. Regal told Jackson Bryan is like a son to him, and that Bryan has more talent in his little finger than Jackson does in his entire body. With that, Jackson relent and walk away. Court documents reveal the latest detail on WWE Dr. Chris Amon lawsuit against CM Punk, where it currently stands and what is next. Back on February 19th of this year, WWE Dr. Chris Amon filed a libel slander lawsuit against Phil, CM Punk, Brooke, and Colt Cabana, stemming from comments Punk made during an appearance on Colt Cabana's Art of Wrestling podcast. The Cook County Clerk of the Circuit Court has released court documents which provide updates on the current status of the case and what will happen next. The last three entries of the document, which you can view below, are the keys. It looked like there were a few initial amendments to the complaint, and Punk's initial motion to strike the complaint will continue, likely until Colt Cabana attorney enters his appearance. Then on July 20th, you see the two entries below where the judge denied D&D Punk motion and Cabana motion participant Brooke and Colton as they Punk and Cabana real names respectively. The judge then assigns the case to a category and allows 28 months for discovery. In layman terms, Amon lawsuit has survived initial procedural challenges to its sufficiency. The parties now have up to 28 months to exchange information, obtain medical documentation, depose witnesses, etc. That doesn't mean that the case will go to trial or that the suit ultimately will be successful, but it does mean that this issue isn't going away anytime soon. Sonny and shocking dig at Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. Sonny had lashed out at the appearance and talent of Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. And I quote, "Okay, who else thinks the two new red, purple, orange hair in the Diva division are butt-face? And Charlotte actually really had in-ring talent," she posted on her Facebook. The immediate reaction would be that Sonny is a hypocrite, as she was an awful in-ring talent, but she responded to that by saying, "You guys don't get what a diva should be. I've never been a fan of women's wrestling. Leave it to the men. And my opinion of how someone looks is my opinion, as if no one has ever judged me." She added that she adored Lana. The 42-year-old just doesn't get it. She's stuck in the 90s mentality of using boobs to draw ratings, but that kind of attraction has had its days. Look no further than the UFC and Ronda Rousey main event, drawing 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Fans want to see action, regardless of gender. As for criticizing the look of Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha, it is completely uncalled for. They're actually three of the best looking girls on the roster. Not that it should matter. Calling them butterface is just ridiculous. Stephanie McMahon wants to book gay WWE character. Stephanie McMahon has said WWE might book a homosexual wrestling character. She was speaking with the Daily Beast, who had asked if WWE is too scared to go LGBT. And I quote, "Darren Young was the first WWE superstar to really come out as being homosexual, but his character in the show is not. At least we haven't done anything with it either way. Just yet," Stephanie responded. She then said that a gay character could be in WWE future, claiming the company is all about being relevant. And I quote, "It could very well pop up in WWE because we are all about what's relevant and what pop culture and what people want to see. So if there is an opportunity, we might just take it." This is typical Stephanie McMahon painting herself as a crusader for social equality. She did it with the Divas Wrestling issue. Now she's jumping on the recent LGBT equality issues that have been in the news. Call it cynical, but there's a sense of Stephanie simply being a self-serving opportunist with issues like these. Just like when she tweeted, "Philosophy is the future of marketing. It's the way brands are going to win," during Conor McCallick's Hall of Fame induction after he had died of cancer. The funny thing is, she's so behind the times on these issues. Gay culture has been on television for years, just like female athletes in sports have been huge stars for decades. Yet WWE is only now pushing women wrestlers as athletic stars. Homosexuality has never really been a big deal in pro wrestling. Pat Patterson was openly gay for years and was one of the most powerful people in the WWF from the 80s through the 90s. Darren Young could use his sexuality in any angle, but really that is his personal life. It shouldn't give him any less or any more of an opportunity than anyone else. A gay character could work, but it would be difficult for creators to manufacture such a storyline. If they do it, it needs to be done in a subtle and natural way. Young Raw praises the brawl between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker from Raw this past Monday night. WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross had posted a new blog entry over at his website where he gave his thoughts on the brawl between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker from Raw, as well as how he booked their match at SummerSlam. On the brawl between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker from Raw, and I quote, "Great buzz created by the old school. Pull apart Monday Night on Raw between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, coming off the heels of Taker costing Lesnar the WWE World title Sunday night at WWE Battleground, when the dead man made a surprising return to the ring. Nothing on Raw from Kansas City came close to matching his emotion that the Beast Incarnate and the Phenom created with their physicality. That was a throwback to another era, but it worked like it was new. What old is new in today's wrestling world by the way, and the basic product doesn't need to be recreated. I wonder how many fans saw their first major WWE pull apart ever on Monday night on Lesnar vs. Undertaker at SummerSlam and how he booked it. And I quote, "Putting on my booking hat for a moment, I would take the SummerSlam match in a different direction than the predictable Undertaker win, which necessitated a rubber match between the two in April 2016 in Texas at WrestleMania. I suggest that Lesnar win at SummerSlam, perhaps by a bad call by the referee that might even be arranged by Paul Heyman, with necessary Taker disappearing for a few months only to return in the next form with a bone-chilling message. Taker declared that he will have his final match at WrestleMania Texas and that he wants Lesnar. Taker has to know if it's simply not meant to be that he can't beat Lesnar, because Taker has always found a way to defeat everyone else that he ever faced. He challenges Lesnar to be Taker's career assassin and fight the dead man and essentially put Taker out of his pain and misery furiously. My career and my legacy will either live or die in Texas with 100,000 witnesses, the dead man would declare." Foley called remaining Tough Enough contested long-term project. As noted, WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley was not happy with Patrick Clark being eliminated from WWE Tough Enough last night, and has said he finished watching the show. Following the decision, Foley took to Facebook to speak on the remaining Tough Enough contestant, and below is what he had to say, and I quote, "Enough, enough. With the elimination of Patrick, 2 weeks after the dismissal of Daria, I'm officially tapping out on Tough Enough. In order for a future season to seem relevant, WWE needed a guy who could step into a role on the main roster within a year's time. Sure, there are some promising prospects left, but each one is a long-term project and a roll of the dice. Patrick was the real deal, and now he's gone, along with this particular viewer." And finally, Swagger News. The dark match before last night, WWE main event taping in Lincoln, Nebraska, saw Jack Swagger defeat Brad Maddox with the Patriots lock. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.